Welcome back everybody to NikiballOne and to Space Engineers. Today I have a new ship for you. But first of all I have to say this is not my special video for 100 subscribers. This will be in this week, but I have no idea when. Yeah, and in this crash series today I have also some special things. I will make 3 crashes, and the first one is I'm just gonna fly to the planet in first person perspective and I'm gonna crash the ship because some of you wanna see that, so I'm just gonna do that. The second one will be like the normal one first. I'm just gonna crash the ship also from space into the planet, but in third person perspective. And the last one is just a mountain crash. So now let's get started. The ship today is called Jester. And it's created by Merrickxx Gaming. So I'm just gonna fly now to my station, to my spaceport. Here is the ship located. It looks great. I love here the cockpit, the bridge. So I'm just gonna fly around. It looks similar like the red ship. So I'm just gonna fly it down here, and yes. And now I'm just gonna go to the inside from here. So I'm just gonna land here, and I'm gonna go in. Just gonna close all the doors because of the oxygen pressure inside of the ship. So, and now we have here the bridge, the main bridge. Looks great. You can see everything from here. Not completely look around, but all you need to see. So, down here we go. We have here just a red light, and I think this is a medical bay, yes. Also a seat here on that side. So here we have just some pots and a seat. Inside of here, I'm just gonna open the door and leave it open. Inside of here, I think this is here the medical bay, yes. With a bed here. Also we have a bed here, so you can sleep every time you need to work. Anyway, so down here we have just a seat. I think this is just a reactor room inside of here, just with some panels. You can see all of that, and also some gyroscopes up there. So I'm just gonna go up now here. Also some panels here. You can go through here, and yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna go down now here, and I need to go. You can go also here out again into the space, but I'm not gonna do that now. So I'm just gonna go back now here inside. We have here just the oxygen tank stored as server here, and on that side we have just a panel to regulate control of the oxygen and so I think that is it. And I have to say also the room is very big inside. I mean, the ship doesn't look that big from the outside, but from the inside it's very massive. Looks great. So I'm just gonna go up now to the bridge again, and I'm gonna fly the ship to the planet, but I will cut it so you don't need all the time. And also the first crash again will be in first person perspective, and after that I will make the same crash again, but from the third person perspective. So now let's get started, and I'm gonna see you in a moment where I'm near the planet. So now I'm near the planet in the ship in the first person perspective, and at 9,000 meters we should see some damage, and it also is very interesting for me because I'm not making videos for the from the first person perspective so often, because I think the bridge will getting damaged and also the seat, and then I'm just gonna fly out of the bridge. I leave it like that with that open so I can see when I'm gonna hit the ground. As you can see, the heat is rising, and we are having some damage on the front already, and at any moment we will hit the ground, and yes, we are losing some parts, and yes, like I'm out of the cockpit and we have a crash. I think this will... Ooh, there's another ship, and I need to turn that on again. So I'm just gonna look what the damage is on the ship. Looks great so far. I mean, yes, it's heavy damage, but it looks very intact also. So I'm just gonna fly around. And yes, good. Here in the front, here would be the engine room where I was in. Here in the back area, nothing is right here. Also, we have a hole down here. Many of the things are broken, but we still have power in the ship, which is a good thing if you crash it on the planet. So there we have, yeah, the panel is interesting still up. Inside of here, everything looks fine. Inside of here, beside of, no, I think here's everything fine, yes. So up here, I can't go up here. I'm just gonna fly out of here, so I can fly up here. Here would be the main bridge where I was, where I crashed the ship. So here we would go out, and then back I think there's nothing really much of a damage. A little bit down here, and the jump drive is also still intact, which is very interesting. I mean, for such a heavy crash. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. Anyway, I'm gonna see you in a moment, where I'm just again near the atmosphere of the planet, but I'm gonna crash the ship with the third-person perspective. So, welcome back. Now I'm also near the planet again, but and this time at the outer perspective of the ship. So we can see a little bit more damage from the outside, and at any moment we will see the heat up of the ship again, but we can also see what the damage is from the outside because, before the ship hits the ground. So at any moment the heat will rise again, and yes, now the heat is rising. We're just gonna go out of that so we can see the out of the ship better, and just takes a little time before we can see some damage. Yes, we have already some damage on the front, which is very interesting. And at any moment we will hit the ground again. So also you can see we are losing parts of the ship, and now we have an impact. And I'm out. And I think the crash was heavier than the last one. And I'm just gonna see it. Yes. And this was way more heavy than the last time. There's really nothing left. I mean, just some gyroscopes, the engines, but I think the reactor, there's no reactor on the ship anymore. No, there's just nothing really left on it, as you can see. But looks also great. So I'm just gonna fly around. So there is nothing. Yes, looks everything great so far. I mean, the bridge is completely gone. Just here some connections are still left. Some modules down there and the massive engine. The door up here, but everything else is completely gone. As you can see here, just laying some parts around, some control panels, and also here's a massive crater. Anyway, I'm gonna see you in a moment where I'm just gonna throw the ship down the mountain. So now I'm on my mountain base, and I'm just gonna fly here, spawn that ship in, and I hope we see some damage on it. So I'm just gonna spawn it in. As you can see, I removed something of the ship and the landing gear only because I had with other ships some problems with the landing gear, so it just stopped and it's not gonna roll further down. So I have removed that. Sorry for that, but I need it to do. So, and I'm just gonna spawn it in and hope we see some nice damage on it. So it's just gonna fall down, and yes, we have already some damage on it. And yes, the backside on the sides is just completely destroyed. Oh, this was an interesting impact on the front, and it's speeding up. It's getting faster and faster. The bridge is also damaged now. And I think in any moment the ship will just be completely destroyed. And it's gonna go even faster now. That's interesting. It's very interesting. So, again, a little bit of the bridge is left. And the back is gone, the front is gone, and now we have also a little bit of lag, which is very interesting. And now it's completely broken in two pieces. I mean, it's broken in more pieces, but the last one. And this one is, think I'm gonna stop here with one gyroscope, and the last one is continuing on the journey to the end of the mountain. It's not the fast rolling, but it's getting damaged more and more after a while. It looks great so far. This part is flying in the front, and is it gonna stop here? I don't think so. It's just gonna continue on. The other thing will be here, and also just some grease. No, some other things are also falling down. So I'm just gonna catch that up again. And I will wait until that thing is down the mountain. I have no idea how long this will take. Just a little bit. I mean, it's rolling not that fast, but also not that slow. So I'm just gonna wait it. Looks great. Yeah. And again, to my ship, my special will be in some days or so, because I need to color my ship now, and it will take some time because again, it's a very massive ship. And it's also not the greatest ship because I haven't built that much ships in. I mean, I played it much, but I never ever finished a ship. And also my problem is with ships, I build a nice design first, and then I think about how I can make it fly. Yes. Anyway, so the last part is now just a little away from the end. And I think that part also. So I think I'm gonna end my video here because there's nothing really special more about it. So if you want to download the ship for yourself, you can do that. I'll leave a link in the description down below to the Steam workshop. And yeah, I'm gonna end my video. So leave a like if you want, subscribe to me, or leave a comment, that will help me. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Goodbye.